Today we're going to take a look at the Stromberg Carlson electric A-frame tongue jack with an 18-inch lift and a 2,500 pound weight capacity. Now this powered jack will eliminate the need for hand cranking, making jacking up your trailer an easier task. It does have the water resistant switches right up front here, provide easy operation. It does have also an LED light right here, which will illuminate the area for a nice simple nighttime setup. On the very top right here, there's a built-in level, and this will let you easily see if your trailer is level. It does use rust-resistant powder-coated steel parts, which are strong and durable. The jack cover itself is made of a vacuum-formed plastic for extra protection from severe weather. The attached clutch on the inside gives override protection, which will protect your gears and your motors. It does also come with this emergency handle right here, which will allow you to manually operate the jack if needed. Basically, it just inserts into the head right here where the level is on this cap. If you just twist it, the cap will come off, and then you can take your emergency handle, drop it right in there, line it up with the, and then you can just crank it to raise it or lower it, whichever you prefer manually. And then you just put your cap right back on. This does easily bolt onto your trailer's A-frame. The hardware is included to install it. It does ground through the mounting bolts. Now the black wire, will attach to your 12-volt power source, and it does include an inline fuse holder with a fuse for protection. The footplate on it, right at the bottom here, it's a zinc plated, removable steel footplate. Basically, if you just unsnap the snapper pin, pull the pin out, you can take the footplate off if you prefer. A few specs on this, the bracket height. Now the bracket height is going to be measured from the footplate up to the bottom of the bracket, so it's all in the fully retracted position right now. So if we pull out our tape measure and we go bottom to the bottom of the footplate, it's 9 inches retracted. This does have an 18-inch lift, so if we fully extend this jack, it would be 27 inches extended. As we mentioned, the lift is 18 inches. Lift capacity is 2,500 pounds. Outer tube on this jack is 2 inches in diameter. The inner tube is 1 3/4 inches. The footplate we had mentioned, that's going to be a diameter of 4 1/4 inches. The motor on this jack will draw 24 to 25 amps under load. The power wire right here, this black power wire we mentioned, it's going to be a total of 6 foot long, and it is a 10 gauge size wire. So what I'm going to try to do now is we're going to hook this up to some 12-volt power just to show you the light and how the motor operates. So we'll go ahead and pull up our 12-volt source here. Make sure it's on. And we'll go ahead and take our ground. What I'm going to do is take our power wire, and we'll go ahead and hook that up to the power wire. And just lean this back. There's our power wire. And our ground, like I had mentioned, is grounded through this footplate, so this is painted, but I'm still going to see if we can get a good ground through the footplate. See if the light will come on. We'll go ahead and, yeah, there we go. You can see you're getting a decent ground, even though it's painted right there. So you got your light, LED light that'll light up down when you're hooking up. And it is just an on and off switch. And then our motor over here is a toggle switch, the switch for your jack motor. So in other words, if we push it that way, you can see it's extending it. And if you let off of it, it'll shut it off. If you hold it on and let it off, and then to retract it, just push down on it, and it'll retract. And again, it has an override, so when it gets all the way, it will automatically shut off so you don't ruin your gears or your motor. I'll just go ahead and detach it. But that should do it for the review on the Stromberg Carlson electric A-frame tongue jack with an 18-inch lift and a 2,500 pound weight capacity.